is the exercise of our legitimate right for self-defense against the act of aggression, which is done against us unprovoked and in a very brutal way. As everybody knows, we were in the middle of negotiations with the United States, and we were supposed to meet for the 6th round on 15 June. Then all of a sudden, Israelis decided to attack us on 13, only 2 days before the negotiations. It is obvious that they are against diplomacy. It is obvious that they don't want, a peaceful, settlement of this issue. We are absolutely ready for a negotiated solution for our nuclear program, as we did in 2015. We had a deal with the P5+1 at that time. That was the result of 2 years of negotiation, and then when we concluded the deal, the whole world celebrated. So it means that diplomacy can work. It worked in the past and it can work in the future. But in order for us to come back to diplomacy, the aggression should be stopped. It is obvious I cannot go to negotiation with the United States when our people are under bombardments, under the support of the United States. We have come, unfortunately, to the conclusion that the United States has been in this aggression from the beginning. They deny. They keep saying that they are not involving, but we have many indications that they have been involved from day one. Unfortunately, we have heard that the U.S. may join this aggression. That would be very unfortunate, and I think that would be very, very dangerous for everybody.
Iran said on Friday that it would not discuss the future of its nuclear program while under attack by Israel, as European efforts to coax Tehran back into negotiations showed little sign of progress. Foreign ministers from France, Britain, Germany, and the European Union met their Iranian counterpart in Geneva to test Tehran's readiness to negotiate a new nuclear deal, diplomats said. Britain's Foreign Minister David Lammy said the European countries were eager to continue talks with Iran.
This is a perilous moment, and it is hugely important that we don't see regional escalation of this conflict.
A week into its campaign, Israel said it struck dozens of military targets in Iran, including a research body it said was involved in nuclear weapons development. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said operations in Iran will last, quote, as long as it takes.
It cannot have nuclear weapons. That is the purpose of Israel's action.
A day after an Israeli military spokesperson mistakenly said Israel had struck Iran's only nuclear power plant, the head of the UN nuclear watchdog called for maximum restraint. And UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres called on all parties to, quote, give peace a chance.
The world is watching with growing alarm.
Israel's ambassador to the UN told the Security Council it would not stop until Iran's nuclear threat is dismantled. A senior Iranian official told Reuters Iran was ready to discuss limitations on uranium enrichment, but that any proposal for zero enrichment would be rejected. Before Friday's meeting in Geneva, two diplomats said Iran's foreign minister would be told the U.S. is still open to direct talks, but expectations for a breakthrough are low, diplomats say. The White House said on Thursday that President Trump would decide on U.S. involvement in the conflict within the next 2 weeks. On Friday, Trump said Europe would not be able to help much.
Iran doesn't want to speak to Europe. They want to speak to us.